Welcome to Stock Talk. This is your host, Scott. I just want to start out by thanking whoever put this in my mailbox. Take a look at that. Buy, sell, hold, or jump. That's kind of where we're at. Buy, sell, hold, or jump. You take a look here and you see you got this little thing here you can spin whether you want to buy a stock or not, and that says no. So pretty neat. Yes, and it's got a question mark. So may have to start using this one here pretty soon. But I appreciate whoever dropped that off. Got a big kick out of that. So thank you for that. Market was up today, but we had a rough day yesterday. Worst day in history, I believe it was, as far as the point numbers. I think it was 3,000 points down yesterday. Today we came back and we're up 1,000 points, which is good. Had a good day on our portfolio, so let's take a look at that real quick. Here's our portfolio. You can see here, up 1,000 points today. I was watching the press conference today and noticed every time somebody got on there and started speaking, this thing would go down. You can see the dips here. This was when Trump, you see this little dip here, this is when Trump and them started talking. And then it got back up there, and this is when Mitch McConnell and the Democratic guy, I forget his name. But anyway, the market went down when them two got on TV. So as soon as they got off TV, it went right back up to 1,000. So that was good. So maybe the best thing to do is keep these politicians off the TV. Maybe this market will recover. But that won't happen. So we're going to have to deal with that. Our portfolio here are all those ETFs that we've been talking about, DIA, SPY, QQQ, VTI. They were all up pretty good today. SPY being the best at 14%. At $14. We got 5%. QQQ was actually the best at 7.5%. Best stock in our portfolio today was Novavax. And Novavax started out real strong this morning. No news. I checked, and there's no real news come out. But this thing was up over $3. Let's just take a quick look at that real quick. It hit a high of 10.18 today. Closed at 9.50. So you can see here's the high. And then it closed down at 9.50. Pretty good steady accumulation here. So that's a good sign. You see here the volume down here. And up here, this is where the heavy volume was. So, not a bad day at all. I'll take a 37% up day. Got a ways to go to get back to where we were. But that's a good start. Heavy volume, 11 million shares on that one versus 7 million regular shares. So, not a bad day for them. And we need more of those. So that was our best one. And then we had Peloton. It's actually doing pretty good. 14% up today. So that's good. But all green, so good day. You do see a little bit of red here in the charts. MPC barely made it today. Oil was down again, so. But that is something else to see that at $20 a share. $20 a share. That's something else. But I did notice the X got a pretty good boost today, for almost 5%. Glad to see that. So that's our portfolio. That's where we're at the close of the day. The market is just, it's still very volatile. You can tell today, like I said, when they were getting on TV and they were talking, it was going up and down. So it's very volatile. What we really need is a couple of days in a row of a good up day. And something steady, a steady climb throughout the day. That's what we need to see. We need to quit these, a day up and a day down. But unfortunately, it looks like maybe we'd be in for another one of those down days tomorrow based on pre-market. So let's go ahead and take a look at that as well. Hang on just a second. So here's our pre-market. Let's go ahead and take a look here at Nikkei. Nikkei is up, and so is Shanghai, and so is Hong Kong. So those are up. That's good. Um, oil, oil's just up a tad. It did slip today, so oil's still trying to find its footing. Um, and let's see here. Pre-market. Let's take a look at that. There you go. Now I had seen this as high as 600 and something points tonight, so maybe when we wake up in the morning, it will be back to something closer to even. But we definitely need this thing to have it. We need another green day, a couple of green days in a row, especially after that Monday that we had. It was terrible. But they're working on this stimulus package. You can see here. So hopefully they'll come through with something like that. This thing is affecting a lot of people and their life, and as far as their jobs and things like that. So we just got to keep everybody in our prayers, and everybody try to stay away from each other for a couple of weeks. That's the goal. I think they're trying to get everybody kind of to lock down in place. And all our restaurants and bars and everything's closing down here in Alabama. I think the goal is just to try to keep everybody at home. Our church is even closed. We're going to have streaming this weekend for our services, and so a lot of churches are going to that. So probably a good idea, especially for us older folks. And we just need to stay in place for a couple of weeks and see if we can put a dent in this thing as far as what's going on, as far as it spreading. But talk is it's going to get worse before it gets better. But we're just going to hang in there. But I do appreciate you watching the videos. I really appreciate the coffee mug. I really got a good kick out of that. I'll be using it tomorrow. So, but anyway, have a great evening. If you know anybody who wants to watch the videos, forward them to them. Tell them about the channel. And we'll just keep posting some videos from here on out, and just keep trying to get back to even right now. Where that's our goal now, is just to get back to even. It's been a rough year so far as the portfolios go, but that's the way they go sometimes, especially in times like this. If you can get through something like this, it kind of proves that you can get through just about anything. So that's the good news. That's the good news, and I don't think we're going to have a problem getting through it. So hang in there, and we'll talk to you on the next video. Have a great evening. Thanks. Bye. To subscribe, click the button in the right-hand corner. Thank you.